Let's make some procedural sci-fi houses. So to start with, I want a box, and I'm going to create an HTA that adds some details automatically to a box from any size. What I first want to do is cut the size of the box. I'm going to create a flat version, and on one of the points copy a box and then boolean the shape, so I have cut off here. Then I'm going to boolean some shape out of the base shape, and the way this is done is I'm going to extract the sides and I'm going to squeeze them with the extrude. Then I will be using a scatter some random points. Then I would use a group range to make two group selection, and I'm going to split them. Then one group selection is for shapes that are long and the other one is for shapes that are wide. And combining these together and boolean them with the main shape will result in something like this. What I also like to have here is some of these details here. So basically use the position that we calculated here, and I will copy some of these longer models and then I will boolean it with the original shape, so only the parts that we need are shown. Another part to make the shapes more interesting is to layer something on top of it, like this shape. The way this is done is by creating a flat version, so we can only get the corner points, and on all the corner points I will copy this box with a bevel on it, and then I will just boolean these shapes out of the base shape we just have. Then when we merge this together, we can sort of have a more layering effect going on. So you could like repeat this step with multiple layers. Then the last step is creating chunks for the roof. Starting again with the base shape, then I'm going to extract the top parts, and I will be using the lot subdivision node in the game tools to create different pieces. Then I'm going to assign a random color to the primitives, and in the extrude I'm going to use this random color in the distance scale. So based on the color it will extrude the shape. We have now a small tool that goes from a box to a little bit more complex object. Now to create buildings from this, I'm going to use a copy stamp, and I'm going to create some random points, and on each point one of these boxes will be placed. So this copy stamper will make sure that every version has a variation. I have used this before and I'm going to link a reference for this. Then I'm doing the same process again, but here I started out with a voxel, because when we scatter points, the points will be only on the outside. Then we can keep building on this base and, for example, add some props that you can pre-mate and place them around. And this is then how I created the base for this sci-fi generator. So these are great for in the distance of a game or a film.